The different types of actions that you can do in the game, and again, playing a card never counts as an action. That's important to remember. So if you play a sabotage card on somebody, that's not an action, or if you play a utility card, it's not an action. Most of the actions are dependent on where you are. So if you're in one of these big spaces with pictures on them, so the ones that are called City Heart, Deep Slums, Wards, Docks, Industrial Zone, or Lift Districts, those are called major districts. Now that's where you will do the majority of the fighting in the game. So again, I'm going to take my ghost character. If I was up here in the Lift District, the action I could do is I can search this deck. So I would take the top card of the target deck off, flip it over, and reveal it. And then I can choose to fight any revealed enemy. So like if anybody else has flipped over a card, I can choose to fight any one of those or not fight at all. Other districts, these circles on the board, those are minor districts. So in the minor districts, in the arms dealer, you can buy weapon and armor cards. Weapon cards allow you to hit on more sides of the die when you roll those for combat, and armor blocks all hits against you from a particular damage type in one round of combat. The clinics, there's 2 spaces for the clinics. Basically, if you ever die in the game, you will respawn at one of those clinics, and you get to choose which one it is. The secret market, that's where you can purchase the clues that nobody has, and it's also where you can sell clues back into the secret market. So if I went to the secret market here, I could purchase a clue at random for 300, and I would take a clue from here and I would put it into my hand. If I had clues that I'd already seen, I can sell those for 100 a piece and put them back into the secret market. Now, buying and selling are separate actions, so you can't do that both on the same turn. Secret market is also where you can buy wiretaps. The bazaar is where the majority of the cards in the game are located. They come with 3 different levels. There's the 100 level cards, the 300 level cards, and the 500 level cards. On those cards, you can see how much they cost in the top left corner, and then what they do is on the bottom. Now, if it's a red card, that's primarily a combat card. That's going to determine how many dice you're going to be rolling in a round of combat. Again, the purple is to sabotage other player, and the green is to help you out in various ways. When you purchase a card, you're going to flip it over. You're not going to let anybody know what you bought, and you're going to put it in the discard pile. So you won't be able to draw it right away, but once you get through your draw pile, your discard pile is going to get shuffled and become your new draw pile. And you don't have to let people know what you bought, and you're not limited to just the card that's on top. You can search this whole deck and buy whatever card that you want when building your deck.
It's really easy. You just right click, you click search, and then everything comes up on the side. You can see it in here, and it just makes it a lot easier to find the card that you need.
That's how you purchase cards. And then the last area on the map, in the second to last action that you can do, is you can go to the rag market, which is right here, and you can permanently burn 3 cards from your deck. And that can be the cards that are either in your hand, your draw pile, or your discard pile. And you get 300 USEC. That's really only useful towards the later bit of the game. Either you need a little bit more money to buy the card you actually want, or you just want to get rid of some of the worst cards from your deck, so you're more likely to draw the better cards. Okay, the last action that you can do is you can attack another player. So if you're on the same space as another player, you can say, hey, I'm going to attack you. And the reason why you'd want to attack a player is that if you're able to beat a player in combat, you're going to get all their money and all the lead cards that they've collected. So that's the primary way of how you get lead cards and figure out who the ultimate bounty is that you need to find and defeat in order to win the game. And it is a race, so whoever finds and beats the target bounty is the one who's going to win. That's how a turn, those are all the actions you can do, and that's how a turn in this game works.